So, welcome back everyone. How are you all doing today? So we are back on WolfCreek today, so let's jump in and get a little bit of work done today. So how you
There
doing,
you
Pompies?
go.
There we go,
Good morning,
yeah.
everybody. Get that work done.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm just literally carrying on from the other day. So I can't remember if I did this field yet or not. So a little bit of stone picking. I do have my cotton now ready to harvest. That so obviously that is being done at the minute. Ooh, missed a little bit there. There we go, let's do that quickly. Come in. So yeah, fun and games. Hey, Bodine and Don B here. How are you guys all doing today? Obviously it is Friday, so it's the weekend. Obviously for you guys in America, it's like halfway through the day, so you got a little bit longer to go. But yeah, for me, it's now officially the weekend. There we go. Right, just to touch on a little something actually, this is going to be more for reference for you guys who've just started playing on WolfCreek. I've seen quite a few posts regarding the government building, stuff like the morale, how do you get morale, how do you get this, that and the other. Obviously a lot of the buildings on the map already produce stuff like your community support stuff, your safety and all that. Obviously at some point I am going to make a start on getting some info cards set up for the government building and obviously like the tier 1, tier 2 stuff. I'll probably do that as well over the weekend and try and see if I can get something ready for the Monday. Regarding the morale, that is one that's kind of a strange one. Obviously it's not produced by a building of sorts, it's actually got from having entertainment for your workers and such, but it gets converted in the government building. How you doing, Viking streaming and Jez and screen? Oh yeah, and Nico, how you doing, buds? It's good to all see you guys. Yeah, so that is something you need to take note of. Let me just save that a sec. Okay, let me zoom to the government building just to show you. So obviously this is going to be your stuff here. So your electric, or your electricity, you should say, is going to be coming from your solar panels, which generate 1 output per hour. Your wind turbines are going to be 2 outputs per hour, and your diesel generators is going to be 50. I actually went through earlier and grabbed all the information I needed from the XMLs.
Technically, it's 48.
It says 50 in the XML for the
Is it
diesel.
50?
Yeah.
And the diesel generators produce 2 cycles, so it's 100 per hour.
Okay. Oh, they're on half an hour, are they? Okay. So there you go.
Yeah, apparently. Maybe adjusted,
Okay.
but we'll see.
Um. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Hey, Farmer Gaming, how you doing, bud?
I believe it's yeah. If you go to do you have a diesel generator down?
I do. Whether it's
If
up
you
and running, I
go,
don't
you
know.
see how most of them say 24 cycles a month on your diesel generator. Just go and see if it says
Warrior.
48 cycles.
Actually, easiest probably way is just jump straight over there. It's somewhere right there. That's a funny
He
thing.
knows.
Oh, I know where everything is. It's my map. There we go. That's better. There you go. Yeah. It
48.
says
Yeah, see, yeah, it
48.
says 48, so it does
Yeah.
double twice the cycle.
So
50, so
oh, that's
100
the
per hour.
price. Yeah.
100 per hour.
So 100 per hour. There you
Yep.
go. It's weird because some are
Yep.
set up per hour. Some seem to be per like half hour or something like that.
Most of them are an hour.
Yeah.
That one does. I wanted to get more cycle,
Alrighty.
so
So
it fills fast.
okay, cool. So that's that easy part. The methane. Now this is tricky. Okay. Obviously in the map there is 2 pre-placed buildings already for you guys to purchase to produce the methane. Obviously, the one's going to be the BJ over here, obviously it's going to be the standard game settings for that, okay? So whatever it comes up with, it'll be that. The other one is one that the biofuel that Dave's added. Now at the minute it doesn't have a bail trigger because I tried it earlier and it did not freaking work again. So you're going to have
Yeah, I
to
don't have a
chop
fail.
the silage bales so they're loose and do it that way if you can. With that one, let me see, biofuel output is two units of methane, I'm guessing per hour with that one. It's kind of an iffy one, I don't know. I couldn't quite understand that one. And then
I don't
obviously
know.
the other one that does produce methane, which is replaceable, is going to be a biomass heating plant, okay? And obviously this is going to be in your generators, and you can actually place this down, add your wood chips, your wood itself, your straw. For each line, its output is 10 units of methane, I guess, per hour per product. So if you've got 3 products in there running, you're going to be getting 30 bits out of it, sort of thing. So
That is probably going to be adjusted. I haven't done it.
yeah, obviously that was an early one, so it could be changed. And it looks like there's something right there. Oh, it's lights. Oh, I never noticed them before. Got some little lights there. Ah, cool. Right, so obviously that's going to cover the power. Obviously what that then needs to do is set each one to distribute, and they'll go to the government building to be turned into electricity, both on the methane and obviously the other one, the power. So that's those two covered, okay? Obviously make sure that they're activated, and obviously for some reason I haven't got that turned on, so I'll turn that on. Government support, I'll leave them for the minute. Oh, actually, no, I do have it, I think. Have I got support there? Yeah, so your support is going to come from a mixture of your community points, so these guys here, and your safety, which is going to be this one. So obviously your community, you're going to get from the grocery, whatever it's called, grocery mart, I think it is. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Mr. Henry, and how you doing, Mr. Jaron? Um, I've got a list here, and I'm sort of going through it slowly. um, the other two that I could find are the tailor and the laundry, which are both placeables. Let me bring up, and they're actually in with the farmhouses. So if you click in here, see if I can find them. So there's your tailor shop. So that's one. And then you've got your laundry as well. The thing is, I know for a fact, or I don't know if it got changed, but was this one by the grocery mart, the laundry, or did that get changed?
I don't.
Because obviously I don't think I actually own this land. Yeah, because that says laundry on there, so I wonder if it's.
I think it is.
Yeah, I don't own it.
Buy it to
Oh,
find
I do
out.
have enough. Time to buy it. Buy. Oh, there you go. So obviously that is on the map already,
Yep.
so that's good. But they're also placeable. Obviously, just walk up to it, hit the R key, and obviously it automatically activate it. Obviously set that to distribute. Obviously I can't be bothered going around collecting trash bags, so I'm just setting that to distribute as well. Obviously trash bags will go to the landfill, which also generates not only an income on the hour, because that was one of the questions I seen earlier. Somebody was asking about the clear fill going into the landfill. Obviously it
Yeah,
does.
that generates income.
Yeah, it will generate an income. It's only about 200 per, I think it's 1,000 liters, whatever it is.
Yep.
It's very low, guys. Okay. Obviously, the landfill will take this trash as well as your clean fill, and obviously that will then generate methane as well, which can be then distributed back to the government building. So it's kind of a hard one to get your head around, but you get there eventually. And Mr. MacGyver, thank you very much for the Prime sub for 3 months. Much appreciated, bud, and welcome back. Oh, I think you deactivated a lot. I probably did. Activate, yeah. It automatically activated itself, that's why. Obviously, I've still not got these guys up and running yet. There we go. Obviously, it does need electricity to get all these different ones building, working. The other one that I was kind of curious, I haven't found it yet, was obviously the tailor shop.
It's not
And
in the map.
it
Oh wait, yeah,
is
it is right next to the toy store, I think.
is it? I must have gone past it about
Check.
100. Oh, there you go, right there. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm a daft sod. So, yeah, so that's on the main stretch. I think I must have just done them all and forgotten all about it. So, yeah, obviously that obviously produces community and all that as well. Wow, I am totally bonkers. I literally went past that about 3 or 4 times thinking, I'm sure I've seen it somewhere. I think it's because you see it from the side rather than the front, and it put me right off. So, obviously that is going to be those bits. So on to what was the next one? So that's going to be community and all that. And I really wish they'd sort this list out. Right, so that's going to be government support. Okay, guys. So it's going to be community points, your safety, which comes from the firehouse. Okay, guys. Obviously, you need to on the land and activate that as well. Done, dusted. Right, so your community support is obviously just the same thing as that. Obviously, safety is going to be from your safety points over here, from your fire station, obviously. Safety entertainment. Now, this is a cool one. I like this one because there's a few things already in the map that help for your entertainment. As yet, there's no really additional placeables, should we say?
Not needed yet.
Not
Well,
needed yet, but give it time. Maybe something else.
oh, there will be, but right now, if you have the 3 that are there, you'll have enough morale to go all forever.
Exactly. So for your entertainment, guys, and I'm going to go from the lowest to the highest. There's 3 things on the map built in. One, which is the lowest, is going to be the toy store, okay? And that is literally right next door here. And it's on the main drag here. So that will put out 10 units of entertainment per hour. That's what it actually states in the XML. Hopefully. And it's 1 cycle per hour. That's one. The other is going to be the bowling centre, which is up the top here. And obviously, you know it from Elm Creek, it's got the little bowling alley thing on the outside there. There's also a sell point as well. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Cow. Gimme you. Gimme you. I love that tune.
Don't forget, the whiskey factory makes entertainment too.
Yep. Your whiskey. Actually, that's one I totally forgot about as well. Wow. So yeah, the bowling centre will give you 15 units per hour of entertainment. Obviously, whiskey factory, which I'll. Do you know what the stat is on that one? The output.
No, I do not. I can't.
Okay. Well, obviously, if you got the whiskey factory, that'll do
Low.
as well. But yeah, pretty low. And then the third one, which is probably going to be the biggest one, is going to be down here. Unfortunately, I don't actually own it yet. I don't think. Nope. And obviously, it's going to be your baseball park, and that will give you 50 units of entertainment per hour. Obviously, that is something I'd probably recommend more later on when you've got a lot of entertainment needed. But obviously, if you start off with at least like your toy store and your bowling alley, because they're very manageable, that is a good way to get started, okay? So, and then obviously you got your whiskey factory. I might even add that to the McCain's. Bit of food, isn't it? And I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Right, anywho. So obviously, one thing that was mentioned was obviously your morale, and that obviously comes from your entertainment, okay? So once you add your entertainment, it gives you happy workers type thing. So yeah, you don't really need to worry about it as long as you've got your entertainment going in. And then obviously finally is going to be your workers, and obviously you've got 3 different levels. So you're going to have your normal workers, your managers, and your CEOs. and each one makes a little bit more than each other. That's one thing I didn't get is the stats on them. But obviously, to get them,
And a worker is 1 point per hour. A manager is 5 points per hour, and the CEO will be 10. Or yeah, I think 10.
I'll make a note of that. Manager. Cool. So I'm gonna add that as well. And while I'm here, entertainment, whiskey. Okay, I'll make a note of that. Because I totally forgot about the whiskey factory doing that as well. So cool. Yeah. So obviously your workers and all that are going to come from your houses. Obviously you're going to have your red ones, which are your workers. Some are going to just have well, like one worker, two workers, whatever. Obviously, like this one here, your PV House 3 is going to have two different types of workers in it. One's your normal worker, one's going to be your manager. Obviously, at the minute, there's nothing, I don't think, has a CEO. But obviously, each house, as you can see in the list here, each house has something different and needs a different amount of power. So, and obviously, each is also priced differently. So, try and find a good balance between your factories and stuff and obviously your houses that you're going to need. Obviously there is quite a few of them already in the map set up for workers. For the most part actually they're along here. So obviously you got one just there. I think there's a couple down that way, maybe and a few more up that way. So yeah, just have a look at all the different ones. Obviously a lot of these houses can actually be removed, which I actually did one earlier right here. Because obviously when you're buying the land, you don't actually get anything to create workers. So what you can actually do is take that plot of land and plop down another house on top and create your workers that way. But obviously they're going to need your electricity as well to get right up and running. But yeah, that is pretty much most of the stuff on the government building. Obviously this is going to be going up on YouTube anyway. So if anybody does need to reference back on it, they're more than welcome to message people. Ooh, hello. Wow, I got some clothes working. Cool. So while I'm actually up this end, I've got a worker up and running. See, there's another house. I wonder if we can get rid of that and put a house there as well. Would be quite nice, maybe. I'm just going to whiz over and see how my cotton harvest is doing. But yeah, that's one thing I don't have as yet is the whiskey factory down, so I can't really say much about that one. But need to find a nice out of the way hole to put that, I think. Maybe on top of the mountain. Oh, and that was something else I was going to mention as well. The trees on top of the mine in... Oh, all save is great fun. So the trees up here in this greened off area on top of the mine, a lot of tree harvesters are having issues cutting them down. Mr. Reaper and both myself have actually got a harvester that will cut them. How's it going, Ali Bongo? Obviously we've changed the cut size so they actually work. But if any of you guys do want a harvester for doing those trees so you can actually harvest them, let us know. Where was I? So with that being said, I'm going back to do my little field here. And actually, I should get Stream Raiders up and running before it gets too late. But I really wanted to try and cover that to start off with anyway. But obviously, if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to drop them in chat. Obviously, Mr. Dave will be going live in a little while. But at least for the minute, obviously, I'm here, Dave's here, Mr. Darius is here, and Mr. TCMB Chris is here as well. But he's probably more lurking, to be honest, so there you go.
Physically here, mentally absent.
Yeah, bless him. You still having issues, yeah?
Oh my back is wrecked completely.
Ouch. Yipes.
I'm sitting here kind of messing around with a few things and trying not to pop too many pain pills.
Yeah. Not good. Yeah, so if any of you guys want to join in, link is in chat. It's just about above Mr. Henry Hood's comment there about me being a good explainer. Don't know about that. I try. Because obviously I know that some people tend to go and a lot of it goes out in one ear straight out the other. So
You
I
talking
try
about
and
me again?
yeah. So I try and do it so it's a little bit slower so you guys can understand. Because obviously I need to try and understand it as well. So yeah, obviously I do know most of it. Once you get it used to it, you do. It's kind of natural. Okay, I need this, I need this, I need this to get this to. And it does get a bit tricky when you're quite kind of new to it. But yeah, if you want to join in on Stream Raiders, you've got 30 minutes. Links in chat. But you're more than welcome to join in, or not, or just chat, lurk, whatever. So cool. How do you get clean fill? Been looking this afternoon, but can't find it. So you get that from the Gold Masters. Actually, let me just do this bit and then I'll show you.
But you don't need clean fill.
Yeah, you don't need it.
But
It's byproduct from making gold.
it's a byproduct. All you're really doing is getting rid of it. It's not something you go and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, I want to make clean fill today,"
Oh, I do.
because it ain't
Yeah,
gonna
turn the
pay
gold
you.
off. That's worthless to me. Right, so let's put that on hard helper. So he should stop in a little while. But over here, I've actually got some gold masters in my little production area. So as you can see, this is what you're going to need is the gold masters. And obviously they're going to be in your construction, production side. And then scroll right to the far right. Somewhere around here. I've gone right past it. Yeah, there you go. So you got one that does gravel, one that does sand, okay? And as I'm up in the air, I can actually show you. So the first bin, the big round one there, that's where you put your water. How you doing, TCM me and Oppies? And Guro? No, I don't want to buy any followers, thank you very much. Yeah, so that's where you're going to be plopping down your water into this trigger here. If you haven't seen this before, obviously this ramp is where you want to unload your gravel and your sand. Obviously you will need diesel as well, and that's where you need to drop it off in this area here, okay? Obviously once it's up and running, make sure to activate it and all that in the settings. Obviously you will get little jars of gold flake out. Right there, which then can go into either the smelter or obviously the blacksmiths just there. I do need to get them moved over. And also, like was said, clean fill is a byproduct and it comes out of this pipe here. So you just literally bring a trailer over and you can unload into there, okay? Which I need to see how much I've actually got in here. And as my part of my screen is blocked by something else, let me just have a look in here. So yeah, obviously I've got mine set to sell for some reason. Let me change that to distribute, it'd be easier. And that's that one. And I've probably done the same with that by mistake. That was probably a bit... see, that one's on story, so I can actually show you that one. And as I've got a truck and trailer over here, it would do perfectly. Yeah, not too bad, thanks, Oppies. And let me deal with that little so-and-so there quickly. Ban. Bye-bye. And let me just copy that a sec. And I'm just going to report you as well. That one. That one. And comment. Bye bye. There we go. Sorted. Man, cool. Yeah, so obviously you're going to need a trailer for this part. Actually, I did see on the in-game mod hub the... Oh, I can't think what it was called. Is it the tipper version of this? That was the trailer that was on the back of this. It's actually come out again. Let's hope it doesn't have as many issues as the last version in 19. So there you go. So there's your clean fill filling up. Afternoon, Mr. Cope. How are you doing? Might take a little while, so you might want to have something in there just to and have another job going. So obviously I do need to probably empty this guy out. So I need to find my other tractor. There's you. Which one was I using the other day? I have no idea. I got too much equipment, that's the problem. I might just use and you're going the wrong silly sodden way. Oh, typical Dave messing it up like that.
What?
Yep, my DashNet worker was going the wrong way.
Typical.
Yep, I don't know. And changing sounds on the T-Rex. Yeah. Some of this stuff in game does sound pretty realistic, but then there is a lot of stuff that just doesn't sound anything like it. How you doing, Papa Joe? Or Pap Joe, sorry. Go to the left. Go on. There we go. Cool. There we go. That's the one I want. So yeah, I've literally got my government. Oh, there was something I was going to ask you, Dave. On the starter farm, the shed that you put down, obviously you have the solar panels on the roof. Do they generate an income? They don't work.
Nope.
No.
They can't.
Because I noticed on the in-game versions.
The in-game will, but they have to be disabled if they're going to be built into the map.
Ah, okay. That'll be why then. Because I also seen a comment regarding that earlier, asking about it. So
it's either not have the shed or.
So what they could technically do is just sell the shed and put a fresh one down.
They could sell and put another one down if they want to.
Cool.
Yep. But there's no way to do it. It throws an error.
Ah, okay. Understandable.
In-game.
Okay. I can then re-comment on that one then. Okay. If I can find the post again. I think it was on Facebook. I seen it.
Somebody was asking I didn't want you to generate an income right off the start anyway.
Yeah, I think it's a very low income anyway, so
yeah.
So not to worry. Doing good. And Oppies, did you get your FPS better? Oh, somebody having issues, are they? Right, so oh, you're gonna go in yet? Yeah. How full are you getting? One thing I wanted to mention as well, guys, obviously with more and more of these mods coming out, what you might find is a mod may conflict with, say, something like power tools, additional settings, even Dave's limit breaker mod. Obviously, where there are like several mods in one, they will cause issues if you have like an individual version of it or something that's actually in the mod. Stretch, I can do that. Thank you very much, Zodiac. Much appreciated. There we go. Yeah, I had a message from somebody earlier saying they were using VCA and additional settings, and every time they activated their VCA, the game would crash. After they went through all their mods, removing and putting in stuff like that, it seems that the additional settings mod was causing the issue. But obviously, where it's got several different mods in one, make sure to go through and know what mods you have in additional. So, for instance, if obviously one thing I like is obviously seeing the clock, and normally I would have like just the clock mod, but where the additional settings has that built into it, you can actually do away with that mod. So obviously, knowing what mod you got, what it does, what each one does and doesn't do really, you might have to go through your mods itself and remove like the individual versions. So it might not necessarily be the additional settings causing the issue. It could be like an individual mod that does the same thing. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. There we go. So there's that. That's cool. Right then. So I think I've covered everything I initially wanted to, so I can play it now. But yeah, are you going to be adding a build trigger to the southwest biofuel place? Or just going to
Possibly.
possibly? Okay. Possibly. Mind you, I've mentioned that quite a few times recently, so
Yeah, you have.
still waiting. But obviously that will generate your methane as well. Oh, that's where that is. Been looking for that. How are you getting on over here?
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Alrighty.
Time to get more coffee and wake up.
Ah, nice. Okay, so that, spinnery, that's fine. Actually, let me jump around my factories quickly and see how we get on. So that's not too bad. I do need to get some more wool. Have I gone through all that hemp already? Oh, actually, I could probably bring a trailer if it needs topped up. Let's have a little look. So I've got some wool coming in a minute. And I've got some cotton, hemp. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's storing. That's cool. But yeah, obviously, there is different tiers on your production. So if you're just starting out, I would recommend going for like your tier 1 stuff, which is going to be your small. Oh, hello, carrot. So like your small flour mill, your small sugar mill, stuff like that. And obviously use the oven. Let me show you what I'm on about, just in case you don't know. Some of you guys I do know, I've seen them before, but it's nothing new. So obviously you're going to have your oven there. That will make your breads. Obviously you don't need to add any power, which is even better. So if you had like a couple of them, you could generate quite a bit. Obviously you do need to tend to it quite regularly, because obviously it's going to be putting out a pallet or two a hour, I think it is, or something like that. Obviously you got your small sugar mill there. Obviously you get your same stuff out, but obviously it's going to only be like a pallet of this, pallet of that at a time. That is something I definitely need to put down. That one there is good for if you need to have your seeds. So you can put in pretty much any of your crops, as you can see over here, your manure, digestate and stuff like that, and create your fertilizer and seeds. Make a killing with using a small oven. There you go, exactly. Obviously keep an eye on your prices menu as well, because obviously that is going to give you a better idea. Save up your pallets if you can, like what Dave's been doing. Wait till those prime point prices are there before you start selling. Obviously you're going to have your loom, which is literally like your fabric place. You should put your hemp, your cotton in, your wool, and you get your cloth out. That's another nice little one. Actually, it's one thing I never actually got around to using properly. I did test it, but didn't really do much with it. It's kind of cool, to be honest. Obviously, you're going to have your small flour. Well, it's not really that small, but it's got fair size. Obviously, you're going to get a couple of pallets out of that at a time, which is pretty cool. But yeah, start off with them. Just get a small plot of land on the side of your farm, maybe plop them down, get them up and going. And then obviously, when you start generating more and more money, you can then start buying the factories that are built into the map. So obviously, their bigger brothers, which are going to be the tier 2 stuff, are built into the map. So for instance, if you know Elm Creek, Up here you're going to have your flour mill. Obviously where I was a minute ago, just there, this is going to be spinnery for making your cloth. Obviously there is a smaller version of the oil factory as well, but obviously once you get there, you're going to have the oil mill as well. And where the heck was the other one? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Flour, sugar. Obviously the sugar mill is one that you are going to have to place down though. I did have mine originally down here, but it's now, actually I've relocated it over, oops, here. And obviously that is going to be one that you need to place down as well, yourself. But obviously once you start getting into your tier 2 stuff, you are going to need obviously your government building down, your support, your morale and all that up and running. And I do need to address them guys at some point. Oh, that's the point, I was doing the clean fill one eye. So that is now filled up, so that's cool. So yeah, obviously if you get your clean fill, jumping back to this quickly. Obviously you can set it to distribute and it'll do it itself. Just obviously get it from the gold master. Go around to wherever your landfill is. Obviously I've parked mine right behind the government building because it's both stink, and I'm kind of curious why that was showing up like that, which is weird. Obviously you will get a bit of a income off of it, but obviously I'm more interested in obviously making methane off of it to create power and all that. And then obviously you just drop it into the trigger just like that. Obviously you won't get anything straight away. It will pay out on the next hour. So obviously I'm going to have to wait till 1300 hours in game. And thank you very much for the epic Mind One Rogue there, Ian. I still haven't got a clue what to call that. But yeah. Obviously if anybody does need any additional help, just... oh heck. I hate when that happens. Come on, spin around, spin around. There we go. There we go. So one thing I do need to address is obviously adding more water to these guys. So I think I'll jump on and do that while workers are doing their job. And I really cannot back up with a wheel. Here we go. But yeah, I'll be putting this up straight onto YouTube afterwards. So if you do need to, you can always go through it afterwards. Make your own notes. But obviously over the weekend I will try and at least make a start on some of those things you need for obviously the government building there. How you doing, Georgia Assassin? Right, should release me wheel rather than keyboard. That's better. Thankfully that's empty. But something I do need to do while I'm here is top my truck up. Oops, there we go. And let's go grab some water. Oh, choo choo. Choo choo. Oh, one last thing as well. Obviously, when you collect all your collectibles throughout the map, from what I understand, when you complete a set, something will pop up on the shelves in here to say that you basically completed it. So keep an eye out, yeah. Actually, as you can see, I've hardly done any. Actually, I'm just out of curiosity, I haven't. I may have actually got so far. So I've collected 25 out of 255, so that, yeah, not many. But if I see one, I tend to just try and stop and grab them. I'm doing pretty good, thanks, Georgia. I am definitely doing good. So now I've got a question for Dave. It's going to be Q&A for Dave today. Obviously,
Yep.
as you were using the universal autoload script the other day, And will you be using it again?
Possibly, probably not. But we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, it is a bit tricky. Obviously, if you want specific pallets, that is where it gets the tricky part. And obviously, like you found
Well, I don't
yourself,
like the
it's
fact that every time you move the trailer, you got to turn it back on again. Especially
yeah,
if you're picking up bales,
yeah.
you know.
So what I've actually found with it, so obviously with the small pallets like what Dave was using, you get around about 54-ish, I think it was, maybe a bit more than that, per this flatbed here, the Profiliner. For the big ones like the rebar, the steel, and pipes, like what's on there at the minute, you're only getting 2 to autoload onto there because obviously the size of them, which is a right pain in the butt. So it'd be kind of nice if there was a way to maybe edit that script or something so it loaded them maybe slightly different onto a different trailer where you could have them double stacked or something like that, maybe put it sideways. The only thing I haven't tested yet is obviously the gold bars and gold flake jars. The other thing with it, which I was very disappointed with, is run down the road. Obviously down here you got Pallet Co. For any guys who weren't aware, this is where you can get your stacks of pallets. Now obviously these pallets are slightly bigger than your standard pallets. When you auto load them on, you're only going to get 6 onto one trailer. And it's going to be the same for the chipboard as well from the sawmill. So just
The
a
way the yeah, but it's unfortunately the way the autoload script works. It will automatically adjust the loading based off of parameters you set for a size.
yeah,
So when you set that particular class of pallet,
yep,
in the autoload script, it defines what size that pallet is, and then it will determine how large of an area you have for that particular trailer, and then it will automatically fill it in based
yeah,
off that size.
exactly,
Unlike in previous, like in 19, the way it worked, you had to actually put the individual nodes in, and it would load to those nodes.
yeah.
Now it just kind of,
It works off a work area type thing and then fill it up.
yeah, exactly. If your work area is 4 meters wide and 8 meters long, it's going to say, if my pallet's 1 by 1, go 4 wide, 8 long,
Yeah,
and that's how it'll fill in. So, in the case of some of the auto load pallets, it's how closely they're defined to their
yeah.
actual size.
So possibly something, maybe somebody who's good at scripting could look into that to make a version for like the PV pallets where they're slightly bigger and stuff like that, so they actually load on maybe slightly differently. Be quite kind of nice, but it's
It's
still
not
early
that
days.
hard to go in and do it, but it's one of those things where I know Big Daddy had started doing it, but I
Yeah,
don't think he actually got as fine detail off of the actual sizes of the pallets,
yeah. And no, I think some of the
because
bigger ones
that's
haven't been
part of
added
it.
as well yet. So, yeah. But
Yeah, that's part
for
of the
a
whole
start,
thing
it's not
is,
bad actually. It's not a bad little script to start off with if you're into that sort of thing. I'm still kind of enjoying using the forklift and all that, to be honest. So, and let's just half fill this. It should be enough. Right, will do I think. But yeah, it's not too bad of a start anyway. And obviously it is like only what 3-4 months since the game's been released, and to have a script, or at least 2 scripts now, that auto load to a degree is not too bad. Well, it's a simple auto load script, but yeah. Then you've got oh heck, the TLX Phoenix now that comes out, that has a kind of an auto load built into it as well. Obviously, after watching Reaper and watching T-Miller this morning, from what I can gather, it works in the same way as a tipper trailer. It'll load up bulk pallets, but it'll have obviously add like a visual. Just say, okay, yeah, it's collected this so as a pallet, but it's not actually a pallet. It's kind of cool though. But obviously that will help out guys on console. And I know Mr. Miller added, I think it was Mint, he said this morning, and actually got it to load into the trailer, so that's cool. So he's gonna have a little play, see if he can get some of the other ones to go into, like greenhouses and such. Let's see where are we going. So, oh yeah, use a forklift. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, with the universal script at the minute, it's only specific trailers it's set up to use. I did actually make a list. Obviously, one's obviously the Profiliner there. Let's see if there was a flatbed. These two guys, the drop decks here, they're both set up. I actually think all four of them are actually set up to do it. Yeah, I remember that one. I'm sure that said it had it as well. I wish I had my little list, because there was like there was about 9 different trailers. Nope, it's not in that bit of paper. But what I found interesting, oh, there was one. Where was it? Where was it? What was it? I think it's that one. The Farm Tech is set up for it. That one is set up for it. They're mods. That's mods. The other one was there was about 3 that were actual trailers. I think it was something like one of these guys is set up for it. Possibly something like that one, and maybe one of the Rudolphs, I think it is. So it was kind of strange how they were added in as well. And Mr. NBC Master Dad coming in with a subscription for 4 months. Thank you, bud. And how you doing? But yeah, as far as I'm aware, that script won't work on forklifts, but it could if you obviously move the pallets closer, auto load off of the pallets, kind of thing. I'm doing pretty good, bud. Why are you not in Discord? Or are you at work? Actually, something I just thought of. How's my greenhouses doing? And nope, that's not greenhouse. Where are they? So greenhouse definitely needs topped up. That one needs topped up. And one nice thing as well, guys. Obviously with the McCain's factory now out, you're gonna have use for your pepper as well as your onions. Okay. So make sure if you had them originally on sale to get them either storing or distributing. It's possible. I haven't actually tried seeing if it'd work that way or not. I do know there is mods out there that could that have the autoload function added to like forklifts and forks themselves, which I think is a bit of a cheat to be honest, but yeah. But it is possible that you could autoload it off of the forklift onto the trailer. There we go. I'll have to test that out later and see. Right, so that's filling up. Let's see how my other guy's doing. Okay, you've gone far too far down. Oh, I might as well just let him finish off, hadn't I? Silly idiot. That's done, that's done. And why have you stopped? Why have you stopped for? That's interesting. Oh, I've run out of money. Oh no! I need to start making some money, guys. I really do. And looks like Stream Raiders is now up and running. Cool. I know. I'll take a loan out and get that going in a sec. Alright, so let's jump over to Stream Raiders and get this first battle underway. And we have 67 units down. You guys are amazing. You know that. So good luck, guys. Fingers crossed. Just take sail. And congratulations, well done, guys. I just sent you a DM in Discord with a link to the video. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. I'll have a look at that in a minute, or later, I should say. There we go. So let's get this sorted first of all. So thank you to Oppies, Don B here, and Doggy the Duck Hole getting a little extra something out of that one. So let's jump into the next one straight away. Bit of a harder one this time. But for anybody who wants to join in, you're more than welcome to. The link should be in chat. Yep, good. Let me find something that's going to be a little bit more effective. That one seems fine. So let's start up on this corner here. So there we go. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to obviously go back to getting this guy going, which he is now. I do need to grab another tractor, thinking about it. So you're being used, you're being finished now, so that's cool. I can nick that tractor for now. So I'm going to collect up a couple of cotton bales, get them over to the... sorry, just checking something there. No, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, good, okay. Obviously get them all, and I can get them, create some cloth. Cool. So let's take this guy back first of all. I need to replace this tractor, it's a bit too fast for me. This is one by Grabby Latouche, but it's very good at compacting silage bunkers as he's increased the weight or whatever it is for it. So, there we go. Let's try, come on, there we go. That's not too bad. So let's pop you over here for now. Loki also has a couple cards you can add to. Ah, okay. That's good to know. Maybe somebody who's good with scripting, Big Daddy, could maybe have a look at that. And Double Dealing, thank you very much for the follow there, bud. How are you doing? And welcome. Right. Let's go drop this lot off. And then I can swing by the store. I did just lease a cotton trailer quickly so I can get those bales off the field. But yeah, as I noticed earlier, Dave has now put up both codes for obviously WolfCreek and Uncharted on the SGA website, where you go to download the mod folder switcher. Obviously this weekend or tomorrow he'll be releasing Volcano Island with any luck. Fingers crossed, if everything's still on schedule. And then obviously next weekend, which is going to be the 12th, NBC Acres will be coming out. So obviously you're going to have 4 maps by next week that you can play on, which is absolutely cool. So you're going to be totally spoiled, and obviously most of the mod pack is all the same, so you'll know everything on each. And the nice thing is obviously just when you download the map for Volcano Island tomorrow, you can just drop it straight into the same folder as WolfCreek, unless it gets changed between now and then. And cool, my trees are actually growing. Nice. But obviously the stone crushers mills, I should say, are also a nice little way of generating some money when you're first starting out as well on the maps. Obviously just add your stones from your field. Obviously you might need to obviously buy your diesel to start off with, to get them up and running. But obviously you're going to get obviously your limestone, gypsum and all that out of it, which obviously can be sold until you need it. Actually, that's one thing I do need to sort out at some point, is to get them into the glue and drywall factories topped up.
Mm-hmm.
You stop playing Satisfactory, that's the problem. Oh.
You said it, not me.
Actually, I'm going to pull you on something. You mentioned last week that you'd give me a week and I'd restart. Well, I
What?
did. Yeah, last week you says,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Well, I
yeah, with
did
the
on Wednesday.
satisfactory.
Yeah,
Every time you build
yeah,
so far, you say, "Oh, I want to do something a little bigger, and I need to redo it." Yep.
yeah, yep.
Oh, don't
Well, I,
worry,
I
you'll
I
be doing it
restarted.
again.
Yeah, because obviously where I originally had it all spread out on the base, it was getting a little bit hard to get here, there, and everywhere. And obviously the power was having issues, so I thought, sod it, let's start again. Obviously, I'm going to focus, just try and get the resources first of all, of the different lines created, as it were, unlocked, and then I can actually build up from there. So I'm almost
Mm-hmm.
back to getting the coal power generators again. I've just got one more thing to add to unlock that. But the base itself is now going vertically up, so I think I've got 3 levels so far on mine. Each
Nice.
different level does different things. Hello, Mr. Michael, how are you doing? And I do need to sort out a road up the back here as well at some point. But yeah, it's a lot smaller now, but it's still generating almost the same amount of stuff as before. I just need to get a
Right.
few more drills and stuff down, so but at least at the minute I know where to go to get all the different, like the coal, the ores and stuff like that to start off with. You're doing well, good. How are you getting on county? Out of curiosity. Because I know you're still on there. Yeah, Michael's another one who likes being on 19. I keep saying he needs to come over and try WolfCreek. There we go. And Duck, thank you very much for the epic book artillery. Much appreciated, bud. I got a feeling that's going to be needed soon. So obviously after this current stream raiders bow, we can probably get one more in. And then after that, we'll look to just finishing off a little bit of time until Dave goes live. So you're doing Dixper today?
No.
No,
we
just
were.
playing. Okay. Cool. Also, you will be able to still claim those Dixper packs if you can get in there quick enough. I never can. I've currently just passed 8 million litres of corn. Well, chaff actually. All right, yeah. Out of curiosity, are you using the in-game harvester or one that's modded? Ah, you cheating sod. Really? Oh, I'm disappointed in you. I had such high hopes for you, Michael. Planting the entire all the fields in corn using a cheaty mod. I know. Do you think it came from one of the DLCs? Oh, okay. Because if you wanted, I was actually going through all my old 19 mods. I've still got a forage harvester that has a capacity and a slightly faster work speed. Now I doubt most of this will go in, but I can leave it here at least for the minute. Let's see how we're doing. Let's go. I need the trigger to be on the other side of the building. Hello, dear. There you go. So it's full. Time to be naughty. Stack you on the side here. Stay. Cool, I'll do. And hopefully, yeah, the trigger's still available. Hey, Pap Joe, what's up, bud? Oh, okay. Where can I find a flatbed trailer? So there is a few on various mod sites. Depending on what sort of trailer you're after, really. If you have the universal Autoload script, which is something I was mentioning about earlier, it'll actually add Autoload to various trailers. I think that was another one as well, actually, the Bachman. But for instance, that one could be coming on Autoloader. This is in-game stuff, okay? All you do is add the Autoload script. If you want, I can get you the link for it, and it'll add it to that one there. If you're into like wheel loaders and stuff like that, load loaders, I should say, all four of them have been added, so you could actually use them. I know Mr. Reaper has been using, I think it's that one, and it seems to do a pretty good job. I think the only thing it doesn't hit is the top area here, but it'll load up along this area here, as well as several smaller ones. But yeah, I know there's quite a few on, for instance, Farming Simulator 22 mods.com. There's quite a few ones there that obviously need like a specialization script. But actually, what I can do for any of you guys who want to check it out, thinking about it, let me just do this a sec. GitHub Loki, there he is. Copy. So that universal one that I was mentioning, actually I've got it in this save game myself. You go over to GitHub there, the link I've just put in chat, and that will allow you to add autoload script option to your base game or some of your base game trailers and that. And you can actually load from within the cab itself and actually on the floor next to the trailer, which is kind of cool. But if you want a really good laugh, go over to Dave's channel, back to his last stream on Wednesday, and you'll see the fun he was having with it. But yeah,
You think that was fun?
yeah, it was. It is a little bit tricky to start off with, getting used to it, but if you're not too worried about pallets getting mixed up with other pallets and stuff, then yeah, it is a good little one to go for. But obviously using that, what I'd probably recommend is to set your factories to distribute. And obviously if you don't have any storage, obviously you'll store it in the actual factory itself. Then you can actually set it to store, and then you can spawn individual types of pallets out at a time and do it that way instead. Right, I'm going to just leave that there for a minute. So for example, the juice factory, for example, if you had these all set to distribute and you don't have, say, for instance, Boomer's storage on the map, obviously the factory is going to store all this inside of it. Then all you literally have to do is go to, say, your apple juice and change it to storing. So if, say, for instance, you have it on distribute, obviously it's going to store it in the factory. Just change that to storing, and then the pallets will start spawning out, and do it that way. Then you can actually load up individual pallets at a time. I did mention it today, but I don't think you noticed the comment, to be honest, today. I see one on the SGA 50-foot flatbed trailer. Yeah, I think that one's Reapers, if I remember rightly. But I'm not sure. I know he said one of them was having issues, but it should be okay, that one. Let me just double check. And obviously that Roper 2, yeah, I did see it. It's not bad, actually. Let me just have a look at that. Unless somebody else has done another trailer. I've got a feeling it's going to be under Reaper stuff in it. Yeah. Nope. Interesting. No, it's not Reapers then. A 50-foot flatbed trailer. Who's doing flatbeds then? It's not Dave, it's not JD. It won't be you, Big Daddy. Do you know who's done that mod? Pap Joe. I'm kind of curious, to be honest. It's not Fummins. Just so I can have a look at it a sec. I think Winston has one, hasn't he? Oh yeah, got Winston's one. I don't know if they support the autoload, to be honest. Catboy, Law Boy. Yeah, I'm not sure about Winston. Obviously, we haven't seen him for a little while, so the ones on the website I'd probably say is not autoload compatible at the minute. But yeah, if you go over to like I said, Farm Simulator 22 mods.com, whatever it is, and check out the Autoload ones on there. They seem to be pretty good. Or obviously the universal script there. How you doing, KW? And CTV, thank you very much for the Epic Warrior. Right then, I'm kind of just bouncing around at the minute. So he's still going. I do need to get a plow over here at some point. Yeah, greenhouses, that was the other thing I was doing on it. Let's get these sorted out. Oh, there we go. And there we go.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, back. How are you doing, Mr. NBC, Master Dad?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good.
You're all nuts.
Yep.
You found us and put us all in one place.
Oh, you did. Yeah. How goes it?
It goes good. It goes good.
Good, 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 good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Oh, we need to move them as well at some point.
Did you redo this like you had it over on Elm Creek?
Yep. Kind
Okay.
of. It's a little bit different in places, but yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Okay, that's what I thought. I think I saw it that way.
Yeah. Well, I kind of liked the layout that I had on Elm Creek, so I thought I might as well just copy it over onto here.
Yep.
Makes sense. Obviously, the only thing I did change, obviously, when I added it to WolfCreek, I upgraded the greenhouses to obviously Dave's ones, so they were a little bit closer to home. So that's fine.
Yep.
I'll leave the door open as it's a hot day, middle of summer. Yeah, don't want them to sweat or anything. And let's check you. That's fine. Yep. And my herbs constantly roasting. Yeah, they're fine. Actually, what I will do, thinking about it, pepper. I'm going to change that to store. But yeah, we need to find something to use some of these other herbs with. I was kind of thinking like Herbie wedged potatoes, but a lot of them you need garlic as well that I could find. So let me change that back to storing. There we go. And that one. While I'm down here, I'll get these pallets moved out of the way. But yeah, how's NBC Acres coming on?
It's coming.
It's coming, is it?
It is.
Cool.
Should be all set for next Saturday.
Nice.
Now I just got to figure out what time I want to start streaming.
Yeah, is that going to be a 12-hour?
No.
Oh, you're fired.
24.
24? Holy heck.
And I expect you to be there for the whole thing there. Seeing how you just fired me over 12.
I'll be there for the most part, yeah. And I'll be there when I'm sleeping.
Billy.
Now I'm thinking I'm going to start at 5 p.m. on Saturday and end on 5 p.m. on Sunday.
Alright, okay. That's not too bad.
Obviously Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. And obviously that will be going up on the SGA calendar as well, guys, so make sure to put it in your diaries.
Diaries.
Yeah, I still have a diary. I don't put anything in it, but I've got one.
What's it called? Diary of a Madman?
Yep. See, you know me too well.
I do.
Dang. I need to get a little trailer over here, actually thinking about it. Take this honey in that way.
So Billy, how's your satisfactory map coming?
I restarted.
Again?
Oh no, this is the first time. That's honey.
Oh.
That's honey. That's honey. Good. Okay.
That's all right. You'll make it a few more stages and then you'll restart again and be like, oh, I want to do it this way.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying not to, but yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, I decided to restart because obviously I was having a lot of issues with obviously the coal power constantly running.
Oh, yeah.
Where obviously my factory was here, there, and everywhere. It was hard to keep on top of as well, so I thought might as well restart. So I did, and it's smaller base factory, or whatever you want to call it, but it's a lot more manageable.
Yep.
Oh, honey, good.
Mine's
Yeah.
just massive.
Yeah, I'll get there. I will get back into it. But yeah, I'm practically almost back to where I was previously. So
Yeah, I restarted once because the first time I did it, I did play through with Fummins and everything. Just showing me how to do stuff and everything like that. So then when I restarted, I restarted underneath mine, and I've passed where I was before. Yeah, I mean, it's incredible what you can do with the game.
it is. But it's also find those the right what do I want to say? Balance, I suppose, between the obviously the production and the power coming in and stuff like that. It's literally like this game, to be honest, with Dave's map and that. Obviously, you're going to need enough power coming in or being generated to get your little units running and stuff. So yeah,
just go big on the power.
Yeah, well, I think I had 12 coal power down at one point, and it just did not seem to keep producing enough power for what I had. So yeah.
Yeah, because like for power right now, I've got 12 coal, I've got 30 diesel or fuel generators.
I haven't got up to diesel yet.
Yeah.
And all base game stuff, no mods, nothing like that.
Right.
Yeah. NBC, what about 7 PM Friday to 7 PM Saturday? So you fit right between both of Dave's streams.
No golden shower skid marks jelly bean up my butt. Why would I start on Friday when I said I was going to start on Saturday? For one, I do work.
Exactly.
And this is about me, not about you, Golden Shower Boy.
I think he should start streaming. That'd be quite funny to watch. Then we can all rip into him.
Well, it would be something. I don't know if funny is the first word that would come to mind, but it would be something.
And CTV Reb, thank you very much for the the epic ancient archer bud, much appreciated. Obviously, for any of you guys, we are on to the last minute of this battle. So obviously, you've got time still to get obviously the last few units down if you wanted to carry on. And there we go.
And besides, Michael, I've got it all planned out. I'm going to stream 23 hours and 55 minutes. Then I'm going to release the map and I'm going to raid into Boomhauer.
Oh.
Nah, I won't do that. Although it would be funny.
Oh yeah. Alright, so let's get over there and get this battle done and dusted, guys. And we have 36 units, so a little bit less than normal, but yeah, that's good. So good luck, guys. Here we go.
I think Billy's your guy for that.
No.
Golden Shower Boy. That was an awful quick no, Billy. That was too quick.
I got a bad feeling about this battle, guys.
Are we going to lose?
It's looking that way, unless a miracle happens.
Outstanding.
I knew you'd be pleased.
I am.
8 versus 31. 7 and 31. Oh,
You're gonna lose. Hey, Georgia, how you doing?
Oh, unlucky, guys. Unlucky.
Oh, poor baby. I bet you liked it when I wasn't in Discord.
It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. Oh, Necromancer. Oh, that's one I've been waiting for. That is my last one. Yes, there we go. I now have all of my units unlocked. Nice.
See, you wouldn't have got that if you would have won.
Yeah, I would have. That is cool. Now I need some more skins. Cool. Ryan, let's do that one more time, because I think they're both fulls. Yeah. Oh, the wrong one. Yeah. Just try it one more time, guys. But obviously, if this doesn't go our way this time, oh well. I'll probably just start a fresh new map. So say I'm going to need something a little bit more pokey. So let's try. I've got level 14 just there. That looks quite good. Let's give that a try. So we'll start over in that area again. So if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. The link is in chat. I've got 30 minutes on the clock for you guys to place down your units. Obviously, until then, I'm going to finish this off.
Why am I still looking at an alpaca and not your face?
Because my face is broken.
That's a poor excuse. Fix it.
No. Plus my wife and daughter keep coming in and out. But just because they said I'd have a camera, it didn't say I'd always have a camera.
Unbelievable.
Plus it's very dark.
That's some poo there, Billy.
My channel, not yours.
Now you're sounding like Big Daddy. Oh, I'm gonna stream.
Yeah, when is Big Daddy gonna stream?
That's the question we keep asking. As soon as you start streaming with a camera, he said he would.
I don't know. Well, that is going to be a long wait then. Because I honestly do not like having my camera running.
Yeah.
Especially considering...
That's right, Bodine. False advertising.
No! I said I'd do it for the stream and I did. And I never said I was going to
credit, you
permanently
did
have it
that.
going. Yeah. I even had a full screen version for you guys to see me. But yeah, if obviously my wife and daughter don't keep coming in and out all the time, it'd help.
They love you.
Well, obviously my daughter likes to sit and watch me as well. So
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah, I think she's
Quality
trying.
When
Yeah,
are you gonna get her? When's she gonna start playing?
well, she does play her own little games. I'm still trying to get her to even just come on Farm Sim. Cause she was going on about wanting to do the animals and stuff like that. I says, well, look after mine. She's never recognised yet. Yeah. How you doing, Matt? But yeah, she has shown some interest in streaming as well. But I think the issue she's thinking of is what to stream, because obviously at the minute she's doing things like Roblox, a little bit of Minecraft occasionally, Star
It's easy to choose.
Stables. So yeah.
Choosing what to stream is easy.
Yeah.
You stream what you like to play.
And it's also
Plain
her
and simple.
confidence as well. She's
Well,
like me,
I mean,
she
yeah.
has no confidence at all.
We'll get you the confidence. That's easy.
Yeah, I still like being in the background, just being in people's chats and stuff.
I like you more in the center of the stage. I'm a better background person.
Nah. I like to be the silent voice in the background.
Oh, not me. I like to be the loud voice in the front.
Oh yeah, we know that. Oh, fudge. But that's
There's only one competition around here for that one for me.
Yeah.
That's
Obviously,
Dave.
that is you guys' sort of characters. It's where you always lived your life type thing. Me, I've always been quite quiet, and to be honest, confidence-wise, is well out the window. So actually being able to even just stream without a camera,
You do an awesome job.
is hard for me.
You do an awesome job.
You're
No
far
doubt
too
about
kind.
it.
You're far
I
too
am not. Ask anybody here in Discord.
Yeah,
No.
he's not kind.
Yeah.
What? I almost said something. I almost said something, but you're PG.
Yeah. Yes.
It began with a D.
Dave?
No. It has 4 letters.
Is that another word for Richard?
Yes.
There we
Yes.
go. You can call him Richard, I don't care. That's PG.
Doesn't have the same effect though.
I know.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, I noticed Impact has been messing around with some Autoload bill storages, and that actually kind of got me thinking about mine. Well, why can't you just shove it in a shed like what I'm doing, and shut the door?
Yeah.
Okay, there are.
Well, that was the whole reason I had Winston convert those Quonset huts or whatever you guys want to
Yeah. Oh heck, a bit
call
close
it. Just
there.
for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. That was terrible. But yeah, that's the whole point of the occlusion column, is for you to put things away in your sheds and that, and close the doors, and get rid of them off the map. Because it's only once you start opening your doors, things are going to start loading back in. So,
Right.
Okay, I get why some people like it, but yeah, I'll
So
stick
we've
with
had
doing it this way.
22 for a while now, Billy. Let me
Yeah.
ask you, if there was one mod that you could have back, not a script or anything like that, you know, not like Global Company or anything like that, what's the one mod you would like to have back from 19 that we don't currently have?
To be totally honest, I don't. I've got everything I want.
Really?
Yeah.
I
don't.
miss my digital displays.
Uh,
The ones you used
maybe.
to be able to set up by the silo.
Yeah, another one you're on about. Obviously, if you walk up next to a silo now, it should have a little pop-up to say what's in there,
Yeah, but it's
like
not
what
the
it says
same
there.
thing. It's not the same
Yeah.
thing.
Not
But
quite the
yeah.
same as being able to just drive up with your
Yeah,
tractor
I suppose.
and
Right.
see from
Okay.
a distance what's in it.
Yep. Yep.
I suppose. Yeah. Okay, that is one thing I suppose I am missing. But overall, vehicle-wise, shed, whatever, I'm not missing anything from 19, apart from PV County maybe or something like that.
Yep.
Even auto-loading, I'm really not bothered about it. Because obviously I've actually gotten so used to now doing by forklift, telehandler, the proper way it should be done, that
Right.
it really doesn't bother me whether I have it or not now.
Yeah, I've never really gotten into the whole forks thing in this game.
Yeah. Actually, to be honest,
I
not
mean,
until obviously now. Yeah, I've never been big on doing it.
I will say that some of the physics has gotten better with it for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah. What garage is that?
Those ones. Actually, I've put 3 together. Good question.
Oh, okay. Is that the in-game ones?
Yep. It
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3B.
Yeah, the small garage. And obviously,
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
just stuck them side by side by
yeah,
side.
Oh,
and then obviously changes the color as well and all that. So
yeah, very cute.
yeah, nice little one. So I've got one for square bills, one for round, and then the equipment in the last one, which is very empty.
I believe it does, Matt. I just don't know the distance that it has to be within.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Go for it. Darius
Yeah,
probably
it
knows.
does have to be within distance of the cow shed. It'll kind of tell you how far away it can be when you go to place it.
Oh, today's Friday.
It is.
It
All
is.
day.
Means the big guy goes at 2 o'clock.
Yes, he is.
Who's that?
That'd be you. The man, the myth, the legend.
The boss.
Do I have to?
Is it a regular stream or a Dixper?
Regular. It's called
Playtime.
Let's Make Mini Map on Volcano Island.
Oh, lucky you. Lucky
Well,
you.
it's a single size, so it's a little bit easier.
Yeah. Yeah, because you should be able to flatten that out and just go up to what, I think it's 1,000.
I'm gonna, well, I could do it singly, but I'm gonna zoom in and do it, like try to get 4 images together.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool.
Because I
see
want
how
to
you
get
do
higher
that.
detail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to last me a while. Cool. Okay. What have I got in here? Did I put in?
And then
Oh,
if
yeah.
whatever, we got lots of things. So
Yep.
Equipment.
That's right, because you got the release tomorrow. Did you get all your collectibles done?
all my collectibles?
For Volcano.
No, not yet. We might be doing
Oh.
some of those too.
Spoilers.
Okay, that's fair enough.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted that one. See how my sheep are doing.
Billy's daddy. Davis Billy's daddy. Which you know what that means, Oppies? That Boom and Billy are brothers.
Oh, heck no.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, heck no. Right, how are we doing over here? Oh, you could do
Well, you both do start with a B.
No comment. That's fine, that's fine.
Yeah, no
okay.
comment.
Actually, Dave would have had it been about 10, 11, something like that.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
That's far too
He
young.
started young.
That is far too young.
Yeah, it
Let's
is.
get you out of the way.
You're only what, 30, 38, Billy?
I wish I was. Add another.
You older than me?
Well, I was born in 78, so I'm the same age as Big Daddy.
No. Yeah, you're younger than me.
So I'm 43. Ish.
Alright, so outside
42.
of freaking Dave and Jab, who else is older than me here?
Wait a minute now. I could have had you when I was 13 years old. That's
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's far too
not
young.
uncommon.
No.
Not
I mean,
back
it
in
is
his day, that was common back then.
Back in his day. Wait
Okay.
a minute.
As long as you don't expect me to start saying Daddy Dave, don't care.
No.
Because that's
What
just
about
weird.
Papa?
No.
Oh, heck.
I say daddy all the time on stream and in Discord.
Nah.
Yeah,
Big
you do.
Boss is fine.
Boss.
Yeah, Reaper was complaining the other day. I was born in 82. Oh, right, okay, so you're a youngster. That's cool. Hello, Impact. How you doing?
You older than me?
Impact. That's a good question.
I'm thinking he made that comment.
Yeah. But you're a youngster. Yours is 53.
Yeah, Impact can't
Puppy's
be older.
51.
I don't think Impact's older than me.
Actually, well, I think about it.
Yeah, I know the feeling with that, Matt.
You're born in 75. Oh, okay.
Oh, you are older than me. I was born in 77. I didn't realize that.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I gotta go live in like 20 minutes.
Yes, you
That's
do.
why I made that comment.
Impact. NBC Master Dad.
Wow,
Oh,
time
thank you very
flies when you're
much.
busy.
Yes, it does.
There he is.
Better get set up here.
And the boss man.
I love it when you call him the boss man.
There we go. Obviously, if any of you guys are not following any of those guys I've just shouted out, make sure you get your butts over there and do it now. Because obviously they are absolutely great streamers with lots and lots of information, whether it's regarding modding, playing the game, or even just general life.
Picking on one another,
Picking on
bashing one
Boomer.
another.
Yeah.
It all comes together.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Matt. We appreciate that comment.
There we go.
We do have a good mixture of camaraderie around here.
Yeah, it's very, very true.
Camera off today. Doop. We're gonna be doing some work on the screen. See, I don't have to
Should have grabbed one,
show my
two.
ugly mug.
One thing would be quite nice
Hey,
is some
Gamer Paul.
little placeable signs that say have like your hay, your straw, your silage, like put on or next to a building, so you know.
Hey, you want to know what you can do with your signs? I will tell you very frankly what you can do with signs in this game. And I think you know very well what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's why I thought I'd mention that.
Yeah.
What is it
I'll
with
mention
your
a few things
sign?
to you off stream.
Yeah.
So reach around behind you, push really hard, and then you can write on the wall whatever you need.
There you go.
Well, yeah, Dave's mentioned it as well about having little signs for like the herbs and stuff when they go into storage. That would be quite cool as well.
Got this in my log. Unpopulating rendered texture control as render overlay is in use by GIU.
Yeah, you mean like that there? You really got my log on the screen. You getting that as well?
That's because of the new vehicles, right?
Yeah, it's a base game thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Giants broke the game when they patched it.
Yep. Yeah, maybe one day they'll actually do a patch to fix that as well, or a quick fix, whatever you want to call it.
Hey, they fixed the trees. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. They've got the trees.
It doesn't crash anymore, and I can actually exit and not have to restart every time, even though I still Alt F4 because I got it programmed in my head that I have to.
Ah. I like those little lights up there.
They should come on too.
Yeah, they do when you're walking, like that. As I finally found out the other day. Which shed was it? One of the sheds, and I think it was I was actually streaming at the time, and I thought it'd be nice if these lights worked. And obviously, I think it was Dave or Darius mentioned, well, just hit R key inside. I was like, what? Holy heck! But yeah, obviously, I've been going around trying. Obviously, I've seen it in other people's streams where the lights are on. And I was thinking, where the heck's the light switch? Obviously, coming up to there, no, that's for the door, and there's just nothing else. But literally, the whole floor is a trigger. Just hit the R key and it turns them on and off. I just did not know that. So always learning, it's a great thing, to be honest, guys. Right then, so sheep are fine. The chicken should be fine because I only fed them earlier. Pigs are fine. So the only thing I need to sort out is obviously TMR now quickly. Let's see if I can waste a little bit of time. So let's grab you. It's like with this, the Black Beauty. One thing I do like, if I can remember the key binding, if you do Shift and B, you can spin the cab around. It's great, or the chair around.
It's a beautiful thing.
Where is Silt on WolfCreek? WolfCreek. So on here.
Only in 3 places.
Yep, 3 places. So.
With the large bodies of water.
Yep. So you're gonna have that pond there. Will have silt on it. That pond there should have silt on it. And I'm not sure about the third one, but I got a feeling it's just in here. Is that right, Dave? The other one up in the top left corner?
Yeah, the big pond. The 3
yeah.
biggest ponds. Yep.
So it's the 3 big ponds. So there, there, and there for your silt. No problem, bud. I definitely knew the 2 big ones were, but I couldn't remember if it was that one as well. But yeah, I love that little trick.
Me too. Oh, golly.
Bless him.
At least somebody does.
Yep. When I start my game, it stops at 50%. Then I have to restart the game. After that, it's fine. I don't know. Yeah.
Is it a new game? Because remember, a new game, it will stop a couple of times because it's trying to load every mod in for the first time.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly same as what it was on 19, where the first one will always take that little bit longer. And obviously, the more mods you're adding as well, obviously that is going to make it even slower and slower. On Uncharted.
No,
on
okay. Uncharted.
Very interesting.
And obviously, you got the latest updates, right, Pompies?
I don't know why I picked that up. Got that. Don't Yeah, I'd imagine so, because obviously it's Pompey's map. That
Right, and that's what right, that's what I was thinking. So.
But yeah, obviously that I know some mods are causing it to load up a little bit slower. Ooh, that's floating. Need to reposition that one. So it could also be whatever you're trying mods you're loading in. There we go. Ah, fudge. Why are you playing that? Reload. But yeah, as you can see, I've actually tried to set my farm up so it's simple. Everything's there where you need it. So it should be left shift in the B for Bravo key to do that, and it seemingly works on the in-game Fent Vario as well. Oh, what's going on? Come on, reload. There we go. Oops. So left shift B for Bravo. But yeah, that was cool. I never knew it did it until I accidentally hit the two keys together and thought, what the heck? Madness. Obviously, the other vehicles that I know that do it is obviously the Valtras. Should really use a smaller tractor for this, but good enough. That's what's available. I need to switch that side. There we go. There we go. So yeah, one thing I wouldn't mind doing is actually setting up a second area for cows and stuff to produce more milk and that at some point.
All right, I'm back in.
Okie dokie, boss. Top that up ready. There we go. Cool. Right. How was my piggies doing? Just want to double check on them. You're fine. Piggies can always go through much. It's fine. That's fine. Possibly. I can't remember. But yeah, I remember the Valtras doing it. And I think there's still some of them do. But I never realised that this Fent did it as well. There we go. So something I am still waiting for is a use for molasses. And a sell point, to be honest. Let me just check something. Molasses. Yep, still no sell point for molasses. I don't know. Have you got a sell point set up yet, NBC, for molasses?
I will have one by Sunday, by Saturday. I've got to do the final walkthrough.
Yeah.
I still have to add the winery and just double check all the sell points are good.
All right. Yeah.
But,
Cool.
yeah, should be good.
Yeah. Oh, and I see that they finally got the fast baler sorted out for Boomer. Where it adds
Yeah,
the
they did.
tank.
Yep.
Which is good. Is there actually any point in having that added? I know you get a little bit extra, but is it really
I
worth
think
it
it's
on
all
that?
personal preference.
Yeah.
I'm not real impressed with the fast baler to begin with. I don't know why everybody likes it.
Oh, I like it because obviously you don't have to stop with it. Obviously, this is the base game one, so it's fine. But yeah.
I'd rather just have a square baler that won't roll around when you drop them out, and then use the bale wrapper.
Yeah. Oh, you
But
stop.
to their own.
Yeah, true. There we go.
But if you don't do it my way, you're wrong. That's all I can say. But you can do it your own way. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I've got no quarrels doing it round bales or square, to be honest. Obviously in 19 I did tend to go more the square bales for the most part. Obviously 22 so far, I've done more round bales than square.
Right.
Only because of the blinking pickup being so small. But now obviously got the Class and Crown balers that have the big windrowers on. Makes life a lot easier.
Yep.
And it's not cheating either, as it's a mod that's been brought in, and it's actually based off a real life thing as well. And that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. There we go. Yeah, that's cool. I still prefer having an actual light switch somewhere to turn those lights on. That is cool. Yeah, obviously the only issue with the inclusion culling, if you've got a building that has windows, obviously that is going to draw the vehicles out when you load up your game and you're nearby. There we go. Let's shut you because you're not needed for the minute. Same with you. But yeah, actually I do like those buildings. Actually that one should generate because that's the one I placed down. That's cool. Anywho, Bacon, thank you very much for the Epic Warrior, by the way, bud. I did spot that. And let me see how the battle's coming on. As we're into the last minute and a bit. I'll see if any of you guys want to get in. Exclamation mark Raiders, you still got a little bit of time there, so. The class is Aryan 5000 as well, is it? Okay. That's good to know. Right then. So we're just trying to wrap up the last few little fields. So obviously this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so get some of them more picked up. So that's cool. Oh, and also while I remember, if you've got my pressure washer, be careful if you've got strength mod enabled. It will disable it. I found that out the other day. You'll be able to pull it up, but you won't be able to actually use it. So, for instance, because obviously I've got it enabled here. Sometimes, actually, I'm pressing the mouse now because I had the point or the hand come up. I can't use that. What you'd have to do is walk away and then bring it up if you've got it enabled. So there you go. To actually be able to use that, or even just deactivate the Strong Farmer mod if you've got it, or Power Tools. I have noticed a few people who stream have had issues with it coming up and not working right, so just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, there we go. And it looks like we've got 59 units down on the battlefield, so let's go finish this off. And obviously this is probably going to wrap it up, so let me save my game. And I'll
Oh
carry
yeah, I gotta
on
go
that.
live.
Yes,
I'm a
you
minute.
do.
I'm a minute behind pushing the button.
That's fine. So we pop
Bathroom
that
break.
there. So good luck, guys. Here we go.
my list ready. I don't think Dixper's coming back with me.
And congratulations, guys. There we go. And the last rewards go to Oppies, Jers, and however you pronounce that last name there. Thank you very much, each and every one of you, for sticking around for that. Obviously, I'll carry that on again on Monday, which is going to be my next stream. Obviously, for now, we're going to go over and see what Mr. Dave is up to. So let me get the ending screen up, and hopefully this thing is going to run. Roll the credits. There we go. So obviously a big huge thank you to all the moderators out there. So obviously Darius, Impact 7, KW, NBC Master Dad, and obviously Dave. Why is Dave not up there? That's terrible. Obviously MacGyver and NBC for the resubs. Much appreciated, guys. Obviously it's kind of a quiet one. Obviously a couple of follows there as well. But yeah, big huge thank you. But obviously stick around, guys, because we are going to go over and see what Mr. Dave is up to today. So let me just refresh this a sec. And obviously I will be lurking in the background, munching on ice creams and such. Let me see if that's working or not. I just want to check something quickly before we do go over. Let me turn that on. Activate that. And we'll go with that. Does that add it or not? It does not look like it. Okay. That is not, that's good to know. Right then, so let me raid channel, Mr. Dashnet. We'll start the raid there. Obviously, if you guys are not already following, please stick with this. Obviously, if you get lost, I am sorry. But obviously, if you click on that link there and make sure to follow it, him. Obviously, he is the creator of all the PV maps and our boss. Right, so with that being said, we have 33 people coming with us from the looks of it. So I'll see you over there in just a moment. Thank you and catch you all later.
Catch you sooner. Oppies gets the Dixper.